Okay, wait. Before we get to the skip, though, can you please tell everybody the nationality of your boy Justin
My
Bieber?
boy, he's actually from Stratford, too.
That would be in
Home
Canada.
of the Stratford Festival, Stratford, Ontario. Have you ever been there? Beautiful
Sure.
little hamlet.
Yes, of course.
Have you been
Who
to the
hasn't?
festival itself?
I've not been to the festival.
No. Nice.
But maybe we should go and hang out with JB, see what's up. Maybe he's walking around with the cup.
Yeah, I think JB would like to go find JB.
Okay, let
Jack
me ask you this.
Baligian would like to go find Justin Bieber and beat the garbage out of him, little punk,
I think
and
you should-
shave his head.
I think you should take that picture and send it to LCR.
Oh, he'd get on his horse and immediately drive all the way from the other
And
side
drive?
of Ontario. Yep. Come on, old Bessie. Headlines brought to you by the Garden City Hospital. They're going to be a short version of the headlines this morning. Tigers lose to the Yankees 11-5 in the series finale yesterday. The wheels literally fell off in the sixth inning as the Yankees scored 9 times, sent 13 men to the plate. Miguel Cabrera, however, homered for the 5th time in as many games. The Tigers open a 3-game set with the Indians tonight at 7:05 at Comerica Park. So, because he's been on the line, those are the only headlines I'm going to give you. Kind enough to join us this morning on 11:30 a.m. Detroit Sports Talk. I'm sure he's happy to be back home. The Skipper on 11:30 a.m. Detroit Sports Talk. First of all, good morning, Skipper. A tough afternoon in the Bronx yesterday.
Hey, you're damn right. You're damn right. It was tough. It really, it made me sick. I'm still not over the whole thing. I mean, walk out there and crap our pants the way we did. What a big pain in the. I want to clear something up here. I was on hold. You see the Beavers from Canada?
Yeah, Stratford,
Okay.
Ontario.
So we got Bieber. We got who's the broad that sang that stupid ass Titanic song? Who is that?
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion. You got her, and you got Brian Adams. Boy, their contribution to music's really stellar there. Real top notch. Worse than how we played this week in New York. Good Christ. It makes me sick. You know what else really upsets me? The fact that they make orange juice containers look the same as grapefruit juice. I took a big swig before it came out. That'll make your stomach acid jump out and make you want to burn through your nostrils. Son of a bitch. My taste buds are gone, but boy, I still taste that. I like a diaper or some crap. So what are we talking about here?
Skipper, what were you so upset about the other night?
With Tweedledee and Tweedledink.
Skipper, when you got the gate, so to speak, in the 8th inning the other night, what was it that had you so angered?
What the hell do you think I was mad about? Okay, they were throwing at Miggy, plain and simple. They were throwing at Miggy, the only guy we got on our team, and they're throwing at him. They're stockpiled from here to tomorrow. Players, we got one guy, and they're throwing at him. Well, damn right, I'm gonna be pissed. I want to go out there and say a few words, and they're getting all mad at me, for the language I use and everything else, and swearing. Did you ever hear some of those prick New Yorkers in those stands? My God, man, it's like a sailor convention going on, and I'm the one making all the fuss and all the headlines with the language I use. Well, you should hear those people, grandmas, kids, everything swearing at you, f-bombs left and right. It's like a Sopranos scene.
Skip, it really wasn't the swearing as much as the fact that you said something to the effect of the Yankees are going to the World Series and we're going nowhere. That's kind of a. I'm not going to argue with you. I think you were right, but is that really the kind of admission you wanted to make on TV?
That's the kind of thing you're talking about. If they start, we're not going to, especially if they start hitting our guy. We're not. That's the one guy we got, and it's, on paper we're not out of it yet. And certainly, like I said many times, that things can happen, things can turn around, and you got to have your main horse out front leading the way. And we're throwing at him like that, ding him up, and then we're really done, aren't we? And then we're going to be like Cleveland coming in tonight.
So you should sweep Cleveland then, I guess, is what you're saying.
What's that?
You should sweep Cleveland then?
It's a good home cooking. I hope so. But the way we've been playing, God knows. There's all this talk of the performance-enhancing and drugs, bloating you up. What are we doing? Injecting ourselves with Benadryl? Because we're doing anything but performing out there.
Hey, by the way, what are your thoughts on the whole Clemens thing? Who do you believe? Do you believe Clemens?
Clemens was lying. You could tell he was lying when he was doing that in front of Congress. And he lied so bad, made Pinocchio his bitch. Hey, listen to me. Listen, you don't go in front of Congress and lie, okay? That's their job. Congress's job is they're a bunch of liars, okay? Now, these are the same dorks that lost their girlfriends to jocks like Clemens, and now that's their arena you're going into. They're going to fillet the hell out of your ass. What do you think's going to happen? What do you expect? Now, here comes strolled in there all rich and everything, and, strutting his stuff, and, they want the autographs. We're going to turn around and stab you in the back as you did banging all their girlfriends in high school. Tell me that's not the truth.
Sean?
I got nothing.
What, are you crying back there? Tell him to put his damn diapers off and man up to the mic. Sissy Mary.
Skipper, the Skipper joining us here on 11:30 a.m. Detroit Sports Talk. Skip, listen, the pitching staff right now, it just seems other than, well, okay, that you could use that word. Really, Max Scherzer has been consistent. He's had some tough luck, but you need Justin. You need more out of Justin, and certainly Porcello and Bondo. Skip, you just don't know what to expect inning by inning, let alone game by game.
Well, let me take that back, saying that the pitching staff's been sucking. They've been actually doing okay. Okay, they've been keeping us in it, but as we strand as many people as we have on the plates, and if you're not getting those bats working or anything like that, that's where you're gonna have problems. I mean, we need to support the pitching we have. Look, it's not they've had their problems, but to counteract that, you got to give them a little support, and there's been none, except for the one guy that the Yankees were throwing at Wednesday night. Okay, so yeah, we got to give him support. Scherzer did pitch good. But, except for the, sixth inning meltdown, the pitching staff's been all right. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. Son of a bitch.
Skip, you sound really frustrated. I know in the past
I do? You think so? Isn't everyone around here?
Yeah.
We got the Indians coming in the Dream Cruise. We'll be all right. It's going to be a good weekend.
Skip, you kind of are familiar with that neck of the woods. Do you check out?
Son of a bitch.
Do you check out? Do you check?
Who the hell makes grapefruit juice? Jesus Christ!
Do you check out any of the Dream Cruise, Skip, over the weekend or anything?
Well, I might. I like classic cars. I like the fact that the nostalgia of a lighter that actually a push in and won't go off in an F5 tornado. That's a lighter. That's a cigarette lighter. That's the best thing about classic cars. You push that thing in, you wait a couple minutes, the telltale pop, and it's time to smoke. All is right with the world. Okay? I love that pop. There's no better sound than that cigarette lighter popping out with that little springy noise. In all the classic cars, what do you got? Deep ashtrays, okay? And then the armrests, front and back. Everyone smokes. Kids smoke. Grandma smokes, right? The classic cars, there's something to be said about that. You're going down that Woodward Dream Cruise, take a look at the ashtrays. That's something. They don't even put ashtrays or lighters in cars anymore. What the hell's wrong with people? Probably why the auto industry had the big slump getting rid of ashtrays. It's out there. That's what happened. Dumb sons of bitches. Everyone wants their ashtrays.
Well, Skipper, hey, best of luck. I hope you hear lots of pops this weekend. Pops of cigarette lighters and bats, and get some wins, put some wins together, some home cooking. Looking forward to seeing you down at the park, Skip.
Yeah, nothing do us better than having Cleveland, kicking the crap out of those buttholes for a while. So we're looking forward to it. Come on down the game, and we'll have a little chat. How's that sound?
Sounds good, Skip. Appreciate it.
A little cranky today.
There's no better. What was the? There's no better. The pop.
He's got a point though, right?
No,
I mean, he doesn't.
No.
Remember that thing would pop right up?
My mother just reminds me of my mother. I was so terrified. It was a death trap. My mom just sitting there, cigarette in one hand and playing with that damn cigarette lighter. My mom hasn't smoked in 11 years. Little does she still know that I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning just having nightmares of being in the car with my mother, watching no hands on the wheel, cigarette in one hand, and reaching for that damn cigarette lighter. I'm going, Ma, how are you driving? As a kid, I was terrified. All right. Fantastic. That's good stuff. I wonder if somebody from Cleveland heard that and thinks, Jim Leland just called the Cleveland Indians a butthole. No, that was the skipper. Can I clarify that? Let me get that.
Not Jim Leland.
Let me get that out of the way right now. Okay? Because every week somebody...
They'll be playing that in the clubhouse.
Listen
to what Leland said.
Every week somebody does that, okay? That's why I'm clarifying now. All right, good. Don't want to let the cat out of the bag or anything, but every week we have to clarify.